My first day solo traveling in El Salvador, and I did not know what to expect. I landed, and the first thing I can tell you I felt was that heat, boy. I'm from South Florida, and this was nothing like it. But immediately we got outside, met my driver, Joaquin, from Taxi Express and Tours, and he definitely became my friend over this trip. So what I needed more than anything in this world was to go get pupusas. I didn't want to do nothing else but go straight to the nearest pupusa shop. He took me to this place called La Carmencha, and it's actually the home of the Guinness World Record largest pupusa. And so this is how they make the pupusas. It's corn or rice flour, and they fill it with meat and cheese. And then Joaquin also shows me the traditional way of eating it. It's by splitting it open and eating it with the salsa and cabbage. And for my Zoes, this kind of feels like a Salvadorian version of pickles. So finally made it to the Fairfield Hotel, but immediately had to go run to the walking tour. I missed the first hour of it because of traffic. And I'm not gonna lie, that was a common theme during this trip. So I did miss Iglesia El Rosario, but we started off with the Dahlia Bar, and this bar was the shit. I love this bar. It's one of the oldest buildings in the city, built in 1887, and it was a vibe in there. OGs were playing pool, and they went through all the El Salvadorian liquors, including their beers and their aguardiente. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I had one shot. I was like, this couldn't have been liquor. It tasted like straight juice. But it was literally straight shot of liquor, and it was the best thing I freaking had over there. So much so, I had to make sure I had to buy a bottle before I left. So I took a shot of that, then ordered another shot, and we took some shots with the guys from there. One of the guys was from China, one of the guys from Puerto Rico. And I think that's one of the best things of doing walking tours is that you can sometimes get to meet people from all over the world. And as we're about to leave, one of the tour guides actually shows me where he's from. They play literal fireball. I was like, like the drink? He's like, no, we play fireball. And they're literally throwing balls of fire at each other. This guy got headshotted. But then after that, the rest of the walking tour walked us through downtown. We got to go through the cathedral, which was amazing. If you know, I'm a sucker for churches in other countries. Got to go down to the crypt, and he showed us a lot more of the history behind also the church, as well as the whole history of the country. And we got to walk through the markets that were out in the streets, and they were selling all types of things, including these fruits that we got to try. And again, it was just an amazing, amazing scene. After this is when I did get approached for my selfie. If you want to watch one of the pinned video in my profile. But then after the tour was over, I explored the library. And yes, this is a literal library. They are shitting on every single library I ever seen back home. This is the National Library of El Salvador, and it is beautiful inside and out. And if you go up to the top, you can see one of the best views of the city. So I definitely encourage you to go. It's free. And then after that, went back, got dressed, and I went to go eat at Siache Rooftop. Again, one of the best places you can have to have dinner and have a great scenery. So then I had this burger. One of the best burgers I ever had, 10 out of 10, can't even complain. Fries were amazing as well. Drinks were strong. And if I ever do come back, which I will come back, we'll for sure visit this spot again. And so after that, I tried to go out, but one of the spots were closed, so I kind of just called it a night.